Welcome back to the War Corgi YouTube channel, where we are back to playing Black Powder Red Earth, the near future miniatures war game. I am going to be playing the good guys. Chris is going to be playing the Guard, the bad guys, with their Hongbin mercenary allies. We're playing the map of Massive Crossing. It's clear skies today, and we're playing Veiled Fever. Objective of Veiled Fever is I need to knock out 100 points of Chris's forces, or Chris wins if he knocks out 100 points of my forces, or alternate win condition. He just lets the turn counter just elapse.
Run away.
So, yeah, hide and run. So Chris, let's go over your deployment. What are we looking at over there?
Okay, so as far as my troops, I'm going to have 3 Guard Shurtas and a Guard Mutasib. So the Guard Shurtas are going to be wearing tan, and I'm going to have 3 of them. It'll be these 3 guys here. My Mutasib is sitting over here. I'm running 3 Hongbin mercs, which will be this guy, and this guy, the one without the 2. And so these guys are going to get, well, we can get into it a little bit, but they might get double shots and reaction fire. I got my Grenadier over here, kind of far away from the ability to shoot a grenade anytime soon. And then I've got my leader guy here, the Hongbin Enabler. This guy has got some orbital strike cards.
Drones.
Whatever. You know, from space.
It is worth noting that all of Chris's guys are running away from my guys, except for the Enabler, who seems to be facing.
My guys have their backs towards walls. Let's just say, look at this. There's no wall. He's facing forward.
Over on my side, what we have here on the left is a Recce Raider. That's one of the new guys out of... Sorry? One of the new guys out of the Phase Line expansion that came out. Then I got 2 just straight up assaulters here in the red. I got a Recce leading the way up front, and then my operational advisor is in the back. All right, first turn as the attacker, I get to go first. And Chris, what I'm going to do is with my Recce Raider, he's going to run up. He's going to kick this door down.
Oh boy.
And then I think I am going to go ahead and move him behind this door. And that's going to be it for his activation.
Okay, so we passed the direct fire phase.
Yes.
So this is all the maneuver phase.
Good call.
Correct? I don't make good calls. Alright, let's... Now, if I remember this game correctly, when I moved, you are able to reactionary fire with anyone whose line of sight I pass through.
That is correct.
Right, so running guys, here to over here, probably not the best move right now.
Reaction fire, of course, comes at a penalty, but my guys are pretty good shots, so...
Well, a bullet shot is better than no bullet shot in a lot of cases.
We have found that out playing this game. Bullets kill a lot of people, that is for sure.
Yes, when it comes to war, bullets are actually what hurts you. So...
You know, as a psychological operations guy, I can tell you that physical wounds heal, but mental wounds are forever. So.
Actually, you should just say from personal experience.
Look too close to home there, Chris.
All right, let's. See, I'm already doing the psych op stuff. Hey, remember that thing you don't want to? I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna be crying underneath the table again.
All right, I'm gonna move this simple Guard Shurta 6 inches because that's their movement. And a character can only move its movement on a turn, correct? You can't sprint.
They cannot sprint or do anything crazy. That is correct.
Other miniatures games. I'm going to run up here as he is going from building to building and advancing to this one.
Okay.
That's his turn.
I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to move this guy up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right here. Now what's notable about the Recces, of course, is they have the ability to shoot in the finishing phase at any distance. So
So don't put guys in vision of them, no matter what.
I'll get 2 bites at that apple.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm going to move this guy up, much like the other one. Another Guard Shurta. He's going to be able just to come right up next to this one. He's following his battle buddy. Right up there.
going to go ahead and pass with my operational advisor. Actually, once I pass, I have to be done passing. So these guys can still reaction fire. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold right there, sir. And then we'll go to you from here on out. And if I see anybody, I'm going to shoot somebody, I think.
Right. So this is unfortunate. Let's see. Who left this door open?
You did.
I did.
As a defender, Chris got to choose which doors are open and closed. If it's a black tile, that means it's closed. If it's a green tile, you can move back and forth.
Who placed me on defense? The game did. Alright, so I'm going to take this shirt over here, and I'm going to come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was around the building the whole time. Let's make sure, no matter where I move, I'm not going to prompt any sort of, let's say, negative consequence from my movement.
Any consequence in this game is a negative consequence by definition.
I was joking about this game. The joy of this game, well, it's a fun game, but it has such an anxiety-inducing element to it. Like, what am I overlooking? And it's going to be lethal when I mess up. So, all right. So I get to keep moving here. This guy's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up here. The rest of them, I'm gonna move this guy who will be out of vision for everybody. 1, 2, 3. Doesn't matter. Well, I don't know what your orbital. I don't know what your stuff does. That's even more anxiety inducing. This poor grenadier. Well, maybe we'll try to decide which way to go to be useful. Actually, if he's across the map, that could just cost like 3 turns to go find him and shoot him, right? So that seems like a good path to victory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No angles. Let's see. The best angle you can get on that. Okay, I'm gonna go 6. I'm not so scared of.
I think maybe no, because there's a solid wall there. Yeah, I think you're probably safe there.
You can always reactionary fire.
The only thing that can hit you there is a drone.
Yeah. Oh, good thing you don't. Oh yeah. All right. What can go through here? Just this guy, and he cannot reaction fire because he moved.
That is correct.
So as long as I don't step out this way. So I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 next to that door.
It's taking some really small steps there.
We have to proceed very cautiously. I do want to say he moved forward facing this way, and when he got to the door, he turned around.
Okay.
He didn't like walk backwards to his position. It's really important to note that.
Absolutely.
All right, let's get this guy to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I even want to come out here? Is that even? Yeah, sure.
Heck yeah, you do.
The hallway's yours. All right, so we'll move him out here. I didn't need that one, and then I got this guy here. He's certainly not going to step out. I think he's pretty cool. He's happy guarding the hallway, and he will pass right there, I guess.
Okay.
And I guess this is now the finishing phase?
It is the finishing phase. I don't think I have anybody line of sight of him.
Tried very hard to make sure I didn't mess that up.
Do you have any cards you want to play at the finishing phase?
No!
All right, then.
What do my cards do again? All right, that's right. Okay.
Okay.
We're on to the
Let's
second round.
go to round 2. We'll get set up and ready for that. It's all coming back to me. All right, turn 2 is still me as the attacker, so that means I still get to go first. What I'm going to do, Chris, I'm going to go ahead and move my operational advisor over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Excuse me,
6.
sir. Are we passing the direct fire phase?
We are.
Okay.
Do you want to do some direct fire?
I don't think I have direct fire.
I don't think you did.
Okay. So you
And
move
then,
6 over here.
Yeah.
I don't know if...
How about if I put this here?
I think you'll find a way definitely to catch that corner.
All right, so that's what we want to do.
Okay.
It is a drone strike.
Oh boy.
Coming from my good old Scoria RS, and so that is just a roll to save for you.
Okay, orbital laser.
So it detonates within a 3-inch template, which is the big one here, as you can see.
Okay.
And then roll saves for every unit within the area of effect.
The Grenadier rolls a d20. I need 17 or higher not to die on this roll.
All right, there's your 2d10.
2d10. Okay. Right? 2d10 save roll. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Okay. See how it goes? 13. Not quite enough. Unit is taken out of action.
All right. He is one of Chris's biggest hitters, so it feels good to have him down.
The Grenadier. No grenades. Now I'm stuck with just measly normal frags.
And that is my one and only Scoria drone that we just fired. Now that was a really tempting target, but I couldn't get to them, and I don't like the Grenadiers just running wild.
Curious if I should play on the aggressive. And we would...
There's a 50-point model down there.
I know, but if it doesn't work, it's really bad. Especially when you go first in the direct fire phase, you will be getting the first shot.
Indeed.
Which is scary enough. Let me take a line of measurement real quick. Because if 2 characters can reach you, I believe it is worth the risk. And so, I feel pretty confident. Let's go 6 with this guy here. And in moving 6 on a straight shot, let's go from edge of middle to edge of middle. So I know I do this right. Edge of middle to edge of middle. If I did, I believe I have a bullet to send to you.
I think you do.
Sir?
Yes.
Okay, here is one shot. Just a Sherda.
It's no line of sight here. Well, you have line of sight, obviously, but it's obscured.
Yep.
Obstructed.
I think I need 15 to get an obstructed line of sight hit.
Oh, that's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's super easy.
That's
especially
a 1,
with 1-3.
and a 3.
4. Does it hit?
Do you have any cards to add to that?
Yeah, I had plus 14. Alright, that shot did not work. Back to you.
Okay. I'm going to move this guy up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to go right there, actually.
Okay. This unit, who is directly in front of that unit, is going to be able to do the exact same placement. Let's go there, and I'm going to try to... I am kind of out in the open, but we're going to try to get a shot off.
Can you see if he's out in the open?
My guy's out in the open.
Yeah, from like center to center.
Oh, center to center. I think you have it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to play a card then. This is called Troops in Contact, Chris.
Okay.
Play this card in the maneuver phase when a unit that already has an activation chit has line of sight on the active unit. Okay. This unit can take an immediate action. Then discard this card.
Take your shot.
We already established he is wide out in the open, which means I need a 6 here.
Yep, pretty good shot.
I like my chances.
You like him?
A 3 and an 8 is an 11.
My guy gets taken out.
You might want to roll save for him.
Should I? Well... Oh, I have to first decide, how this happens. The Merc, same thing. I need 17 or higher. My units are not very defensive.
No.
Anything can happen.
It's a 6. So unless that's an 11.
It was a 4.
I'll get to reroll that.
Okay, unless it's an 11.
That's another 6.
Double 6, like Monopoly. Roll again.
All right, now do you have a save the last bullet? I'm thinking you might be thinking you have.
I do. What is... But I don't know if it's worth it on this unit.
Yeah, he's only going to get 1 shot.
Yeah, but it's also...
50-point model he's going to be shooting at.
I hit on a 13. That's like a 6-7. That's not... It's not likely to happen. I will not play a card.
He did not save the last bullet. He didn't even get a shot off.
I didn't even know if I have that card.
Chris is sending guys in without bullets all of a sudden.
Yeah. All right, and that was my turn.
Okay.
So back to you.
Yeah. So this guy's covering this door in that corner.
Yes.
Brought that guy up. This guy's covering the alleyway for the guy down there. I got a guy who could open that door, and I can take that. So what I'm going to do, Chris, is I'm going to go ahead and use my door kicker.
Okay.
To open up this door.
Uh-huh.
He's going to come out 1, 2. He's got an 8-inch movement, so he's going to go 3, 4, 5, 6 to right there.
Okay.
And he's going to attempt to fire all the way down here at that guy.
So he can reactionary shot.
Both those guys can reactionary shot.
Do I clear them one at a time?
You do.
You get to change your target after
I
that?
could, yes.
Okay. Well, I think you're going to want the Mutasib no matter what. So I'm going to reactionary fire with a Mutasib.
Okay.
Mutasib hits on a 13, obstructed line of sight hit. This is actually direct, sir.
Well, you have a guy in between you and me,
those
so
count.
They do.
So I need a 13.
Air conditioning unit that you're not touching as well.
A 13, but I get a penalty of 3.
You do get a penalty of 3.
Or a 13.
Oh, which reminds me, I did take a shot here. What did I roll? It was like an 11.
It was like an 11.
Okay.
Yes, because you moved.
No, because it was reaction fire.
Oh, yes. Okay, you're good.
Okay, yeah.
Debating if I want to play a card here or not. We're so early in the game, but I will start running out of models. That is troubling.
2/7 of the way through, nearly.
I know. You played a card. I'm gonna attempt it. Okay.
Okay, what are you playing?
I'm gonna try kill not capture on my shot.
That's gonna do what?
Nullify my penalty. +3 when choosing. Oh wait, before rolling to attack.
This is an attack.
Reactionary. Okay.
Yep.
So +3 -3. So
you need a 13 here, huh?
Yep. See how it goes. Just need a 13. 6. Does it hit?
It does not.
Okay, your turn.
Well, now you have another guy who could reaction fire here.
I think I would rather you try to shoot him.
Okay.
So I will not reaction fire.
I'm going to do exactly that, and I'm going to use that by playing Target of Opportunity.
Okay.
Play this card when one of your units is activated in the maneuver phase. This unit can attack twice during this activation.
Nice. 2 bullets.
Okay, so he sprays a whole bunch of bullets because this is my Rookie Raider.
Okay.
So the first guy's out in the open, correct?
Yes.
So I need 4s here.
Okay.
For direct line of sight.
Seems pretty simple.
And the more 4s I get, the better I do.
Oh, you're rolling 5 dice.
I am.
That's right. You want 3 4s or more.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Seems simple enough.
Here we go. We got 1, 2, 3.
So that'll kill him.
He does not get a save. That's correct.
Yes. Oh, he doesn't get a save on. Oh,
Not
because
gonna,
that's just his character?
Yeah, that's just
sure
his
it is. Yeah.
All right. And then we're going to go ahead and do it for the guy behind him. Now, he is obstructed by the air conditioning unit.
Yes.
So that means I need 5s here instead of 4s.
Ooh. Just 3 5s.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, gets it. Okay.
Now, he does have a save.
That's right. Let's see. I think it's something high, like a 17 or something.
It's 12. Not a 12.
2 6s again. So this guy is also down.
Okay. And that is it for the Rookie Raider.
Okay. I think I need to go with my enabler here, who I think is going to drop an orbital strike after I move out. I think this works. After choosing a target, roll 2d10.
That drone's like 500 feet in the air.
On a higher sum, strike the target. Okay. So I think what I'll do here is I think I'm just going to step out until I can see your unit.
Mm-hmm. Now you can shoot me and do the drone strike. So you want to shoot at me first.
I think that makes a lot of sense. Yes. And it's going to be obstructed no matter what. So I'm going to just come out a little bit. Let us take our shot. The enabler is a little more accurate than the rest of my forces. So I need a 9 for an obstructive line of sight hit. See if a 9 comes up. 9 exactly!
9 exactly. Okay. Now I am a bit more survivable with my body armor than you. So
yes.
I just need a 6 here.
Okay.
I'm sorry, wait, 15.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I just believed you.
12 is not going to do it, so you will get my Rookie Raider, which is 30 points off of my side.
And I will not launch an space to strike.
It's the only way you can be sure, buddy.
Right. Just because he goes down, right, doesn't mean anything.
And
so that, I'm just going to... Do they get to move, shoot, and keep moving, right?
They do, yeah, of course.
So I'll just come right back to my little safety spot.
Okay.
And put him right there.
I'm going to go ahead and pass with my remaining 2 guys, my assaulter and my rookie.
Okay.
And see if anybody says hi at this point.
You are watching that position. This unit, you are going to get to go first. And this unit is in line of sight. If I go a straight 6... Let's see how. Here. Make sure I don't go over any buildings or anything. I think I'm gonna actually... Let me do it on this. Well, no, I think...
Just do your best. And remember, we have these flexible things.
Yeah.
Which are 3 inches.
But I gotta make sure I'm not clipping buildings. You know what I mean? In order to... So let's just go 2 inches without clipping the building first. Which, there's the edge of my guy. So there's 2 inches. I still got 4 more. There's the edge of this building. So I don't think I'm going to be able to get within line of sight. Because I'm not going to be able to go directly there. Let's go 3 inches. Well, maybe. Because 3 inches will take me to the back of
Where's
this
your
thing.
laser at? Because I think
Here's 3.
I think you got a line if you go straight down the building side there.
And there's 3 right there. And I can go 1 more over. And I think I can do that. I'm just going to do it like this.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to make sure I could place him to the side of that character, and like I wasn't going to run into weird issues where the edges of the buildings were going to cut my movement too much.
Okay.
But I think I was able to get that. So let's try our very difficult shot here, because a difficult shot's better than no shot. 15 on a guard shirt, a 15 obstructed line of sight hit. 14 plus nothing.
Oh.
Dramatic.
The most important intervention card in the game for
just a simple
the
+1,
baddies.
huh?
Yep, that's incredible.
Okay. I already had a +3.
Well, you still got 2 guys remaining, and I've passed with my remaining 2.
That is true, but the moment I step out, I am in some danger. Or the moment I open the door, I'm in some danger.
You are.
So I don't know. Actually, I think I might. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Well, I have to go behind the AC unit.
Step over the dead guy that's there.
Yeah. If I want to go back around that way, which I don't know, I might. Yeah, that's okay. Now that you moved up, that one hasn't moved.
He is not.
So I am in a bit of a position. I can't run back now. Okay.
The only way for you is forward, sir.
Yes. Well, I'm not opening that door.
Open the door, Chris.
No. I think I can move this guy just right here without triggering.
Okay.
I don't know if I can get enough distance from the door to not incur an well, I guess your orbital strike was the only way to do it, wasn't it?
Well, I'm getting towards grenade range at this point.
You are getting I don't know if this is possible. I might be pursuing a little bit of a fool's errand. Well, what's the best angle you got here? I think I can make sure I'm not. There's your very edge.
I got your intent.
Okay, and I think based upon math, I was able to get. I have a little wiggle room.
Are you 2 inches away from that door?
I'm a little bit over, like 2.5, two and some change.
Looks like we'll have to throw the grenade through the window.
Yeah. There was never any question on the grenade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So you can't step on the air conditioning, but you can go right there.
Can I go over it or around it?
You go around it.
Okay.
I mean, you have the option to jump over it, but that is a very risky thing.
I know. You catch your foot and you lose your turn.
Now, you do want him touching the air conditioner so that if he takes a reaction fire, he can use his bipod to not suffer the -3.
That is true.
All right. That is all your guys, huh?
That is all my guys.
Finishing phase. No one's within 3 inches of each other in line of sight. And my recce doesn't have line of sight on anybody. So do you have anything to play in the finishing phase? I certainly do not.
I certainly do not as well.
All right, so quick math. You've taken off 30 points of mine so far.
And you have taken off 45.
45 as we go to round 3. Let's go ahead and reset and so I read up on grenades because it's been a minute.
You are down 2 cards as well. And an orbital strike.
Cards on points. Now the orbital strike does that. All right, we're in turn 3, and we are going to go ahead and make use of the first phase. Chris, you've been calling that the
direct fire phase.
All right, and it's direct fire, so you get a +1 to shooting. I'm going to go ahead and start by activating my operational advisor.
Okay.
He's going to take a line at this guy right here, buddy.
Okay.
Now, he would normally need a very tough, we said it's obstructed 7,
yeah,
but then it's going to be a 6 now because of the +1.
I'm sure you can get that.
We're going to see.
Oh,
that's
16.
16.
I think you got him. He does not have a save.
He doesn't have a save.
Nope, he's a shooter.
Oh, that's too bad.
No, it's not.
So now you do have a direct fire opportunity as well.
I do, and I think just to gaming the game here, you're trying to take out 100 points, so I need to keep 60 on the field. There's only one combination of 60 on this field, and that's this guy and one of these. He doesn't matter for points. Let's take a direct fire shot for him.
All right.
There's no point in keeping him alive.
That is a really keen game theory,
boom,
big brain play here.
Yeah, he's worth it. We're worth the attempt. All right, so I am going to. Well, let's roll first and see if I need to worry about
15
it.
15 plus 1 means 14.
See if I,
oh no! 11.
1. What is with that? All right. He failed.
All right. Now, also in the direct fire phase is when you throw grenades.
It is
10 inches with throw grenade, like right to the corner there, eh?
Yes.
Let's go ahead and put a grenade right there.
Okay.
And
does it activate the character?
It does, yeah, absolutely. Okay. Now you have the grenade things over by you, so why don't you grab one?
Do I? What do I have?
It's right here, buddy.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I do now. And that's what you're trying to say.
Right there.
Okay.
And let's just make sure that's 10 inches one last time.
Okay.
So it should be at the 2-inch mark, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're good there. And that does activate this character.
Okay.
Now that grenade will go off in the finishing phase after it potentially scatters 2 inches.
Yes. Let's see here what I want to do. Well, first off, that guy's not going to stay there.
This is still the direct fire phase.
Yes. Let me think. What will I do? What will I do with Mr. Orbital Strike? Not step out there, that's for sure.
Do you have the card that allows him to heroically jump on the grenade?
Is that a good idea is the first question we should ask in that situation.
Chris, you don't get medals for having good ideas, sir.
I'm not trying to get a medal, I'm trying to stay alive.
That's why you're the bad guys.
Right. Curious about my own grenade throws. Yeah, but the moment I step out, there's problems there. Well, we've each only got 3 characters to activate now.
So are you done with the direct fire phase?
Yes, direct fire phase is finished.
Now I'm going to start with the maneuver phase. If I move this guy up, can I get an angle on your boyo in there?
I'm sure it is definitely possible. Where is the laser I put down? In order to get an angle on dude, you need to be like right. Oh, hold on. Let me do corner to corner here. I don't think so, because as soon as you free yourself from this corner, you hit that corner.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, I luckily have skillfully positioned him in a place he cannot be shot at.
Okay, I'm gonna pass.
Okay,
We're playing defense over here.
I see. So this thing could roll a little bit first.
Can move up to 2 inches. On a 0 or a 1, it's not gonna move at all. And then on a 2 through 9, it's gonna go one of those directions.
And then it'll blow up 3 inches?
2 inches.
So I need to be at least like 4.5 inches away from this thing.
4.5 inches, make sure you're safe.
Let's move this guy over here.
Okay.
Wait, from the edge of the grenade, 4.5 inches. Okay.
Okay.
Good enough. lose that guy, whatever. Stay at the door, whatever. This guy is going to come forward a little bit. Let's see what kind of angles. Oh yeah, very difficult angles. Okay, that guy advanced some. I'm going to pass with that guy. And now we are in the finishing phase.
Finishing phase. If you can hold this over said grenade.
Yes.
This is important because it might blow open some doors.
Yeah.
I have rolled a 1, which means it's going to go right there.
Yep.
And it will blow that door open.
Okay.
Which was the plan the whole time.
Dang, now I
No, that door is completely gone.
Oh,
it cannot
okay.
be closed. It is gone.
It cannot be opened.
All right. So we're getting ready to go on the turn 4. We'll clean up and come back.
All right.
Exciting game as always. All right, turn 4 direct fire phase. We're going to start by activating my operational advisor.
Okay.
Who once again is going to need a 6 to take out that Shirta.
Okay. Pretty simple.
That's a 12.
8 is pretty good. Or 12, yeah. Just one dice. Would have done it as is.
Now it is your turn for direct fire.
Pass.
Okay. Now it is my turn for direct fire. I also am going to pass.
So it's your turn for maneuver phase.
It is indeed. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to play my final card, which is lift and shift. When choosing a unit to activate in the maneuver phase, discard this card to activate a unit that already has an activation chit.
Okay.
This unit can only move up to 4 inches on this activation and cannot attack. So
that guy's coming up.
go this way. 1, and then 3. Just gonna put him right at that corner right there.
I'm gonna move this guy over 1, 2. Maybe I should run. Well, no, because those guys are over there. If they get swarmed, it's the game. So we'll go just right over there, 1 inch. Or get a little closer to that edge.
Okay. Let's go with my Reki. It's gonna go 1, 2, 3 up to the door. Let's kick open that door.
Hello there.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay. Well, I think the vision that you were threatening with at this position is gone, so I think I'm going to be able to move my guy just right here to this corner.
Mm-hmm.
Without threat. Let me make sure that's true before I do it. That's probably not true.
It's not true because I can move that guy.
Well, yes. I mean, like, no. As soon as I cross through here.
Okay.
Never mind. That was not true at all. I'm going to run back in this corner.
Oh, come on.
I'm on defense. What are you talking about?
You are definitely on defense.
All right. Well, if you want to... No, he's... I can't just pass with one character.
That would end your maneuver phase.
So I just move a little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, you could pass with them as long as you activate them.
Okay, I'm activating that
You
guy.
can activate them and not do anything.
Okay,
This is what I'm trying to
yes,
say.
yes.
Okay. We're going to go up 3, 6. That's going to put us to the wheel of that truck.
Okay.
I'm recalling the words that Jim has said before with this game. Feels like you're doing really well as Cold Harbor, and then it just kind of falls apart really quick. I'm waiting for that.
We'll see if that
I
happens.
feel like I'm doing well.
I'm gonna pass with this last guy in case you wanna
Gotcha.
try to mess around.
We're gonna go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to this corner.
Okay. Makes sense.
And that's an activation chit. Oh boy, we're gonna be going to turn 5.
Okay.
Clean it up and come back. We are in turn 5. It is the direct fire phase. Let's see if I can. If I threw a grenade in here, no, who's not gonna do that? Do you want to do anything in the maneuver phase?
Or direct fire phase?
Excuse me, direct fire phase.
I would not like to do something in the direct fire phase.
All right, so I would like to do something in direct fire phase.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and go for the win right here.
You mean maneuver phase?
Yes, maneuver. Sorry, I'm in the maneuver phase.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
1, 2. I'm maneuvering. 3,
Okay.
3.5 around the corner here.
So I will have to not... I will try to not lose here by shooting you.
Okay.
So thankfully the enabler has a better shot. Obstructed line of sight is still a 9. And you are obstructed here.
I am.
Correct?
Purposefully.
Purposefully, I know. I think I have to, because if you shoot me first... Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to have to try it. So, here comes the reactionary shot, which unfortunately is -3, because it's a reaction shot.
Oh my god. Well, okay. Interesting point here. This works out well for you. As it just so happens, we have these white marks on here for like his front line of sight, and then his right one comes out 45 degrees.
Okay.
And his left one is like a full 90 degrees. So as it works out, I am just within his arc of fire here.
Okay.
So you're good to go.
Oh.
But I don't think you were thinking about that when you did all
I
this.
certainly wasn't. I'm just placing units. Let's see what is that thing. Glint. Nope. Frag grenade. Nope. Limitations. Okay. So I guess I just need a good roll here.
Yeah, you need 12.
Yeah, let's see if I get one here above an 11 this game. Nope. I can't.
Well, let's see if I can.
Okay.
As I need a obstructed line of sight of a 9 or better here.
Okay.
That's an 18.
Okay. Let's see if I get another good roll. Anything this game. I didn't. All right.
Good game, sir.
Good game.
That was a blast. I'm glad we had time to play this today.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much. Welcome back to the War Corgi YouTube channel, where you just saw us play another game of Black Powder Red Earth. And first, I know it's been a while since we released the video.
Yes.
We've slowed down our old age. Mostly my old
And
age.
you're right. Yeah. You just took the joke right out of my mouth.
But yeah, I mean, we've kept busy. We don't play as often as we used to.
Yeah.
But we try to get together once every 2 weeks and play games. We've been on a little Burrows and Badgers kick here lately.
Yeah.
And our Burrows and Badgers game today went really quick, so we had time for a second game, and I opted to pull out Black Powder Red Earth, and Chris did not object.
Yes. No, we have a terrible, not a terrible habit, but we love games so much that we forget how much we love them until we put them back on the table. We say, oh yeah, I like this.
And we literally say that every time we play this one, because it's such a good game.
It is a fun game. Absolutely.
And as usual, Chris played the bad guys, the Hongbin Mercenaries and the ARE Guard, and I played the Cold Harbor, high-end special operations guys.
Yes.
And it was pretty fortuitous. We drew a random mission, build favor, being like a force on force, just trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
Because when you're trying to remember how to play a game, even if it's a game that's fairly simple like this one, force on force is always the easiest. So that was a good mission to play with clear skies.
Yeah.
And I think it worked out well for getting back into this one.
Yeah. Yeah, things came back to us a lot. This game, oh yeah, I remember this and that.
So you went with a heavy mercenary force this time. You had 5 mercenaries compared to 4 ARE Guard and Shurta.
Yes.
Why do you go with that mix?
I feel like this is kind of what I do a lot in our games, where they are coming with new units very soon, and so
Spearhead,
and so I do usually mix in. When I really make the force silly is when I put in 10 Shurtas or something, but this is a pretty balanced force to have one leader, have the only grenadier I'm allowed to have, and then unless I'm going for 6 to 8 Shurtas, then it kind of requires the 4 total mercenaries, counting the grenadier. So those hobgoblin mercs for 5 points, and I just said the mercs, the Shurtas for 5 points.
We said hobgoblins,
hogbin, whatever words. We were just playing a fantasy game, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't even have hobgoblins, but so it's got a little bit of diversity. It's got everything. I went for a force that had 5 frag grenades also. I was pocketing a frag out card, which allows you to throw a frag grenade in the maneuver phase. So I had that one on the ready, but I ended up throwing away a bunch of characters to get a couple shots on the unit I really wanted to take down, and it didn't shake out.
Yes.
And with that frag out really is effective in the maneuver phase, which you want to have the activation advantage in to try to get those spots. So by the time I started finding myself able to use the frag out card I pocketed, I no longer had the activation advantage. So it became you were able to advance and sit there, whereas you would have to kind of pick one or the other when the other player has the advantage.
Now the Hongmen mercenaries definitely stand out on the defense. And you were playing defensive this game, but unfortunately with the way the map was, you really couldn't get them into a position where they could reaction fire using their bipods and 2 shots.
Yes.
And really doing some work there, unfortunately. But
there's always 2 major hallways, it seems, to a lot of these map scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, unless you're deploying immediate... See, this is why the game is so rock, paper, scissors, because you deploy too many characters in the hallways, and then you're going to lose too many characters to a drone strike.
Yes.
And you would deploy 1 in there, but then it just, if you're the attacking player, you're going to get the first shots of the direct fire phase, which my guys have no chance of surviving those direct fire shots.
Very small.
Yes, exactly. So you just, on some scenarios, now if I was the attacker, I could maybe contest the hallways.
Mm-hmm.
And so just, that's where the game changes so much, is trying to get your side to fit the mission, and I can't have the hallway on defense, but I can on offense, and just it's those things that really change the game experience every time you play.
I think on my part, so I had a pretty diverse force. I knew I was going to have to be moving forward just by the way you said very quickly, I just have to survive 7 turns?
Yeah.
It's like, Chris isn't coming for me, so I got to come for Chris. So I took 2 Reckies, both the traditional Reckie, who has that additional shot in the Overwatch phase, not the Overwatch phase, the finishing phase, and then the Recce Raider, who I like a lot, where you're throwing those 5 dice.
Yeah.
They both have door kickers, so that they were going to be able to move forward for me. The Operational Advisor, always a solid choice. He ended up taking out a lot of points to your forces between the drone strike, and then took out a Hongmen Merc, and then 2 Shurta before starting to move to the left. But he really held his own on that side of the field. But like you said, had you been able to take him out, that would have been a game-changing play.
Yes.
And that...
To note, he did get 2 of your 3 special cards.
Yes.
Which made him even more lethal.
Yes.
Was the random extra shots. The drone strike and the 2 extra things that he got to throw out.
I think I played my cards really well today.
Yeah.
It's the one thing I did well today, among others.
Yes.
Probably best. And then just move forward very slowly, methodically, focus heavily on my left side, and then was just making my shots. And you weren't making your saves. And so then it was game over.
Yes. I think it didn't make my shots either. But it didn't make my saves too. And so.
Yeah, it's
such a lethal game.
It really is. Even my guys with the better body armor are not saving that often. But thankfully you weren't hitting them, so it didn't really matter.
Right. The best defense is a no offense.
Limit the opponent's shots and you're going to be okay in this game sometimes.
Yeah.
And then... fortunately, when I pulled that assaulter around the corner to finish your Hongmen enabler, you missed me again. And
to rub it in.
My guys don't miss, so it was all over after that point. So.
And if there was ever a time to make a save, I mean, it's still like, what, 5% chance? But,
yeah, it's not much.
Yeah, so I had, the extra card I had was Frag Out. I did have also Save the Bullet, was the extra card that I brought.
You thought about playing it earlier.
And I probably should have, because in hindsight, don't save the card that's supposed to be played when your 40-point character dies. When losing your 40-point character is like the game losing.
Probably going to do it for you.
Yeah, so that might not have been the best use of that card, was to pocket it till the end. So.
And then he didn't even use it when he died. I mean, the game was over, but you still could have taken him out
of spite, right? Alright, you're going down.
You would have missed anyway. So
right? Yeah.
Okay.
I already. Yeah. At that point, I knew the shot wasn't going anywhere. So, yeah. Well, this is a fun game, and I really, just a simple game format is good. If you guys seen the other videos, the Fire Strike formats are a lot of chaotic fun.
The phase line one?
Phase line one?
Yes. Yeah. Yes, that's very swingy, but it makes for a really fun time. This one is a very direct, very competitive game.
Yes.
Where you cannot afford to make many mistakes.
No, and that one
you cannot afford many bad dice rolls either.
No, and your buildings don't fall down.
That's kind of disappointing.
Poison doesn't go out across the battlefield or whatever, you know.
It's a little chlorine gas there.
Yeah.
Anybody?
I think it hurts everybody.
That's a good call.
No one's safe from it. So.
Well, anyways, I had a great time. Let's try to get this one out again sometime soon. This is a great game, and we gotta get ready for Spearhead, which is probably gonna be pretty awesome as well.
I know. Couple months.
2 new factions.
And lots of new units for the existing factions.
Not true.
Okay. I thought that was the case.
I think you can mix and match factions.
That's what it was.
Because one of them's gonna be like the indigenous force that Cold Harbor is working with.
Okay.
And you got an Air Force in there as well, which is like the regular army that the IRE network works with across the border.
Okay.
So
that's what it was.
We'll have to see the rules when they come out, but I'm definitely excited for it. So stay tuned for more of that, and then hopefully, we'll see how the job front goes, but maybe I'll have time to make some more content. So that's pretty exciting.
Cool.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up here though. Thank you for watching. Do appreciate it, and see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.